Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So this morning I woke up to my first ever Valiant monthly login calendar, and it is a good opportunity to take a look at what we get and also talk about the rest of the Valiant perks so far, because some of them actually have been quite decent and I like them. So, Valiant calendar as well kind of surprised me slightly. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think it's like insane, but it's quite decent. Like, when Paragon calendar was released, I was underwhelmed to say the least. And this calendar definitely compares a lot better. Now, there is no major change in some of the more standard items. It's still like 2 revives and an energy refill, still the 100 units. You know, some gold crystals sprinkled in there, and like lots of filler items, so to speak. But there's always like these core items. And we can see that now Valiants get 1 tier 6 basic, 1 tier 3 alpha full a month, which is a significant improvement to the 10% that Paragon players got. You also get a full tier 5 class catalyst crystal relatively early on. And it's kind of wild to think that this was effectively the main draw of Abyss when that came out, and now it's just in, you know, a login calendar for Valiant. And then we also get 8 of these 5% crystals. So that means that we get 40% tier 6 CC for logging in. Again, hardly like, you know, a massive account changing thing, but still a neat little tidbit that adds up to the rest of the crystal gain, I suppose. And then the thing that I'm most positively surprised by is the 7-star shards, which effectively means that almost every month we will get every month the minimum 7-star shards Valiants will get will be 2,000 from the calendar just for logging in. So you can see that, you know, they are at end of week 1, 2, and 3. We get 250, 500, and 1,250 7-star shards, and then 500 7-star shards at end of the month, and that obviously will depend on how many days the month has. It'll be, you know, typically 1,000 there, or 1,500 in this case, pending 30 or 31 days. February, obviously, it's going to be nothing there probably. But in general, that means that in this month, in the month of December, Valiant players get 3,500 7-star shards from this login calendar, which is significantly bigger deal than, you know, whatever 6-star shards we had at any given progression calendar previously. So I do like that a lot, and I think it's a fairly generous offering. Another thing that obviously Valiants have the benefit of is your weekly calendar now gives you a full-on Paragon crystal, which I actually opened earlier today, but finally there is no cab crystal in that, so I'm quite happy with it. Not to say that, you know, a single Paragon crystal a week is like a major thing, but it's still definitely an improvement. And then we obviously have these daily Valiant crystals. Now the cool thing is that you actually get 2 of these, just like Thronebreakers do. If you go to the store, you can claim 1 every day, and then you know, claim 1 in the game. And I just claimed mine, and obviously these crystals have fairly varied levels of rewards in them. As we can see here, it will show you the drop rates as well. But you can get tier 3 alpha catalyst full one, tier 6 class catalyst full one as well, tier 5 class catalyst, tier 6 basic catalyst, tier 3 alpha catalyst fragments, tier 6 class catalyst fragments, tier 5 class catalyst fragments, which is arguably the worst bit to get there, tier 6 basic fragments, 6 and 7-star hero crystal shards, and units, and also a very rare chance to get a 7-star hero. So this crystal has been fire, I'm not going to lie. For most part, obviously, you know, it sucks when you get the tier 5 fragments. That is the worst thing in there, but I have gotten full tier 6 basic, full tier 3 alpha, I have gotten a full tier 6 class catalyst as well in this, and definitely quite often you get tier 6 basic, tier 3 alpha fragments. And the last bit, the very last crystal that I opened, was actually 5,000 7-star shards. So I got 5,000 7-star shards from this just for logging in. So these Valiant daily crystals are definitely quite spicy, exciting, worthwhile. They actually, you know, like, I genuinely look forward to opening these because they can give you very, very meaningful rewards, is what I'm trying to say. And they truly have been. Like, I haven't gotten a full 7-star yet, but I have gotten, as I said, tier 6 class catalysts, 5,000 7-star shards, tier 6 basics. And unfortunately, this is going to be, again, this is the worst pull that you can get for the most part. It's going to be like half a tier 5 class catalyst. So, it's not awful, but it is objectively the least valued items that you can get. It's half of tier 5 class catalyst. And that's daily. So that's a fairly decent benefit bonus here. Another thing that Valiants do get upgraded is obviously your test of the Valiant, where with the Summoner Sigil, you do get better milestones, this better weekly event, which also now includes 7-star shards. I believe 600 7-star shards in total. You get slightly more of these greater sigil credits. I believe Paragon players get 12, Valiants get 17, and some slightly better relic stuff. I really don't know why there are premium hero crystal shards in that. Those 1,000,000% should be 4-star crystal shards at the very least. Just saying. But ultimately, still a somewhat decent improvement on that weekly event as well, that I do quite like. Obviously some potions and the other stuff too. One thing that I'm definitely also looking forward to, though, is Valiant offers in the Summoner Sigil. You don't really have any yet, and all of the other offers are graded by the progression level, as in like when you unlock them and how. And there are some exclusive Paragon offers, and I don't think there are any exclusive Valiant offers, which we should see upgraded at some point quite soon, hopefully. And then another thing rumored that's coming, not rumored, but confirmed to be coming, will be the Valiant daily specials. But obviously those things kind of involve spending money, and not everybody will, so I'm not going to focus on that. But for most part now, already, improved login monthly calendar, login weekly calendar, and most importantly, the Valiant daily crystals would be the current biggest essence of these benefits. However, realistically, the biggest, benefit from being Valiant will always be associated with access to better offers. It's just the way it is. And we haven't seen much of that yet. So far, the only Valiant exclusive offers that we have seen have been kind of shit. Like, they haven't been great, let's face it. The Valiant cash offer and Valiant unit offer, they're fine, but they weren't like anything exciting for Cyber Weekend. We should be getting new monthly cards soon. So that is, however, going to be quite an interesting thing to take a look at, whether we will get Valiant exclusive monthly cards, and whether they will be, as kind of good as people hope they will be. So that is, at the moment, the bulk of benefit that Valiant players get. Again, quite positively surprised with this crystal. Did not expect, with this calendar, did not expect it to contain 3,500 7-star shards, especially compared to the fact that, I believe Paragon Crystal doesn't have like any 7-star shards. It just has 6-star shards, and also not large amounts. So that's definitely a fairly meaningful change. And obviously, we also should hopefully be seeing some progression-based event special calendars, like Kabam frequently does for, Christmas, or for the anniversary of the game, or some other, kind of like gifts to the players that are progression-based. And definitely will be something that I keep my eye out for. And I wanted to collect a bunch of Valiant Daily Crystals to do like a 10 or 15 Valiant Daily Crystal opening, but I just keep popping them open because they're very exciting to open. That's like the one crystal I can't save up at the moment. I have no problem holding my 7-star crystals until the 7-star pulls get updated, but for whatever reason, I just can't seem to keep any Valiant daily crystals. So here we go. Just, figured I'd show what is the difference from Paragon to Valiant at the moment in the game. And also show the new calendar. Let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about